Good morning. I'm Texas Storm Chasers Baldy and Chief David Reimer. It's Sunday, the 8th of June, 2025. Recording this around 10:30 a.m. Central Time. Just want to give a quick update on our expectations going into this afternoon, tonight, and early Monday, with the likelihood of a significant severe weather episode across several regions of Texas, with the potential of damaging winds of 70 to 100 miles per hour, the potential for baseball to softball to DVD-sized hail, 4 to 5 inches in diameter, and maybe a few tornadoes, along with heavy rain and flash flooding. Let's take a look at the latest severe weather outlook. We're going to keep this video short and sweet. We're not going to go all nerdy and whatever today, at least right now. Risk levels go from 1 to 5, 5 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. We have a level 4 risk today across parts of West Texas, Northwest Texas, the northern Big Country, Texoma into North Texas. That includes places like Plainview, Childress, Wichita Falls, Graham, Throckmorton, to Sherman, the DFW Metroplex. What that means is you have about a 1 in 2 chance of severe storms within 25 miles of your location today, including the potential for damaging straight line winds, very large hail, and maybe a few tornadoes. The level 3 risk includes the Panhandle, the remainder of West Texas, southern half of the Big Country into southern North Texas, Northeast Texas, and the Ark-La-Tex. That's about a 1 in 3 chance of a severe storm within 25 miles of your location. Level 2 risk, which is our standard risk level for scattered severe thunderstorm potential, includes the Permian Basin, the Concho Valley, Central Texas, the northern Brazos Valley, the Piney Woods of East Texas through the Toledo Bend Reservoir, and way back out west into the Big Bend region. That's about a 1 in 5 to a 1 in 6 chance of a severe storm within 25 miles of any given point. And then surrounding all that's the level 1 out of 5 risk. And that's about a 1 in 10 to a 1 in 20 risk of a severe storm within 25 miles of any given point. We expect the first storms to start firing off between 3, 4, and 5 p.m. this afternoon in the Panhandle in West Texas, but it also looks like we may see some individual storms fire up in the Big Country late this afternoon. Activity will quickly congeal into clusters or lines that race off to the east-southeast tonight, with the most intense storms producing destructive winds up to 100 miles per hour. We could have very large wind-driven hail, baseball to softball size, and in combination with some of those very strong winds, this has the potential to be an extremely high-impact event. We'd encourage folks not to park their vehicles under trees this afternoon, tonight, into early Monday morning. Again, trees are not going to be a good place to park under. We're going to be worried about trees coming down with those very strong winds, even though we're going to have a lot of hail. The potential for a few tornadoes, yes, but that risk is secondary to the damaging wind and very large hail threat, along with flooding and heavy rain. Here's the high-res rapid refresh model. This just shows, again, we're going to have multiple clusters of storms moving southeast across, Panhandle, West Texas, Northwest Texas, Texoma, North Texas, the Big Country, late this afternoon, through this evening, into early Monday morning. DFW, North Texas, y'all may get a couple rounds of intense storms this evening. So if you get one line that comes through, make sure you check and see if you have more coming in from the west. Trust me, it'll show up on radar quite easily. Again, we could be dealing with fairly substantial power outages, a lot of tree damage. We could be seeing a lot of wind-driven hail, which would exacerbate the damage produced by hail considerably. The potential for embedded spin-up tornadoes, but again, whether we're dealing with, a quick spin-up tornado or a larger area of 80 to 100 mile an hour winds, the damage is going to be the same. So we want folks to treat both hazards equally this evening and tonight. If you have one of these dangerous storms approaching your location, we want you to take your tornado safety precautions, even if we're dealing with a severe thunderstorm warning. And keep in mind, these storms could have big-time hail and very strong winds, which in themselves, you get hail being flung sideways at 80 miles an hour, you're going to lose windows. Significant damage as well, and we don't want folks being hurt by flying glass or stuff like that. Activity will begin to move southeast into northeast Texas after probably 9 to 10 p.m. Central, and that complex of storms will hopefully be weakening a bit as it moves into northeast and east Texas after, 10, 11, 12 tonight. But damaging winds, large hail, maybe a few spin-up tornadoes will remain possible for sure. Going into tomorrow morning and afternoon, we may still see a few storms continuing across the northern half of the state, maybe a bit of hail, some gusty winds. Then going into tomorrow night, we may see another cluster of storms fire up in New Mexico that would move towards West Texas and the Permian Basin, heading into Monday night and Tuesday morning. We'll keep an eye on that. We'll deal with all that tomorrow once we're past today. But again, a very busy day expected with a significant severe weather threat. So we want you to be weather aware. Have a way to receive severe weather warnings going into this evening and overnight. We'll have live severe weather coverage beginning at 5 p.m. Central today on the Texas Storm Chasers. We'll have it on our website, texasstormchasers.com. The free Texas Storm Chasers mobile app, just search for Texas Storm Chasers where you download apps for your device. We'll also be live on places like Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and X with continuing severe weather coverage to keep y'all updated on the latest. But again, a busy night expected with dangerous thunderstorms moving across several regions of Texas. We'll keep you updated, but again, through the early afternoon hours, we should be okay. And even then, through probably 3 to 4 p.m., we will only be dealing with isolated severe thunderstorms. After that, it's off to the races, and we'll be here to give you the latest Texas weather information. We'll have updates heading into the early afternoon. Until then, you'll have a good Sunday lunch. Have a good Sunday afternoon, and we'll be chatting with you in detail heading into the late afternoon. Have a good one. We'll see you in a bit. God bless.